I don't know, I've got a poem about Dave, and I've got a poem by Robert Burns. I don't know which one would be better.
Read one about Dave.
Okay. Right.
He's going to read one about Dave!
But read it in the style of Burns.
Jackson, please. This is called Epistle to Davy. So we're all gathered here in this Star of Hackney to pour down some beer, have a blast with family. But whose night is it? Well, perhaps Robbie Burns's, yes, but there's another certain figure who's having his 30th. Someone else blessed with elegance and can say a great sentence, so perhaps I'll just tell you this, his name is Dave Bevan. So why he is great, I'll try to relate in some lines of rhyming breaks that you back to 1998, which was when we were to first hold eyes while at school we were learning. His hair flowed down the sides, I think we called it curtains, and it made me nervous, not knowing the friends we soon were to be. When I bumped into him and some peeps I thought were cooler than me. Or the truth of it seemed like that to my head, I think they were actually just Ferdy and Jez, but Dave said to pray if you've got any facts. I hadn't, but man did I wish that I had. I shimmied on past, it me thrilled to be asked what's more. I was with Greg, and Greg's looks quite hard. So do you remember? Yeah. So the years wound on, we grew back into ourselves, bound together by themes such as acting and girls, and intelligent fun, with a surge of creative days in which purpose and innovation reigned, with the men of the Tramps and Dave inventing 13 games a day, all in a teenage, worldly spaced out way. And I observed that Dave had a splurge in the brain, a fertile plain that nurtured his games where the seeds of the whirlwind emerged in flames. One certain way that this purred in Dave was seen when he freestyled some verses straight from the top of his no longer curtained dome. I watched and heard his flow, got lost in his words and thought, whoa, to improvise rap I've just got to learn how to do. So I started barking out this kind of artfulness, and in time Dave and Charlie did develop a partnership. Times we'd at parties sit, swing back and forth, both trying to think fast and crisp, freestyling rhymes that could picture and harness things. Obviously often we'd come droppers to plasteredness, but traditions like this would enrich ever afterwards. Symptoms of friendship I cherish and bask in this. Dave's always there, brings fair weather to sharpen wit, and when wearing a dress it's been said that he's rather fit. So thanks Mr. Bevan for your noteworthy influence and for hosting our night and for showing your pretty legs. Your comparing brings out and pumps up the laughs with a shapely event, not just shapely cards. So let's settle down in the absence of haggis and gorge ourselves silly on pizza and cabbage. Yes, it rhymed. And celebrate a man, I think I've said it right. So get revelers, not just for birds, this is Bevan's night.